Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I am Jake Sivan. After a stunning loss to South Medford last week, Roseburg dropped from 6th to 10th in the 6A polls. Things would only get tougher for the Indians this week. They had to travel up to Eugene to take on the 6th-ranked Sheldon Irish. Both teams tied for second in the Southwest League. It was our game of the week. You saw it live on Live Well Western Oregon. No Yachty Dunmore tonight for Sheldon, no problem. First quarter, Ben Plank runs it in from 8 yards out. It's 7-0 Irish. 15 seconds left in the second quarter, a rare sight. Roseburg throwing Cody Walker to Ryan Carhart. Touchdown Roseburg. Game tied at 7 at halftime. In the third quarter, Joseph Kuhn goes over the middle to Mitchell Herbert, who has space and is gone. 42-yard touchdown. Sheldon up 14-7. Still in the third, again it's Kuhn to Herbert, and again it's a touchdown. It's a 14-point Irish lead, 21-7, but Roseburg does not go away. They pounded it on the ground all night. River Sigress, 3-yard touchdown plunge. It's 21-14. That was the end of the scoring. Sheldon wins 21-14. The defense stepped up in the second half, and after the game, I asked Lane Johnson what he told his team at halftime.
That we needed to toughen up. We just didn't play very tough. We didn't tackle very well. And the running back ran really hard. 22 is a really good back. But we just talked about tackling better and not overrunning plays. And we tackled way better in the second half.
At halftime, our coaches just told us we gotta focus and we gotta do our job and get aggressive, because we weren't aggressive at all in the first half. And we just got out there and did what we do best. The first half wasn't really us, but the second half was.
South Eugene traveling down I-5 to take on 8th-ranked North Medford. 30 seconds left in the half. North Medford in the red zone. Troy Fowler to Tristan Holmes, who drags a couple axemen into the end zone. North takes a 14-0 lead into the half. They would make it 21-0 in the third. South Eugene finally gets on the board. Ray Roundtree to Quinn Coda cuts the Black Tornado lead to 14, but it was all North from there. Fowler rolls to his right and goes deep down the field to Eugene Ellis, 41-yard touchdown. Eugene Ellis scores on South Eugene. North Medford wins 34-7. Thurston still seeking their second win of the year down south at Crater. 2.5 minutes into the game, Thurston with the ball. Brendan Quinn to Jacob Patterson, who does the rest himself, gets into the end zone. This was a 4th down play. It's 7-0 Colts on top. Crater's up 28-7 in the second, trying a bubble screen, but it's read by Curtis Stewart, and he spins and is gone. Touchdown Thurston. Comets lead cut to 28-14, but Thurston just could not stop Crater's offense. In the second half, Ty Fox to Corey Bennett behind the defense and down the sideline. Touchdown Crater. Lots of scoring in this one. Comets win 63-34. 5A Midwestern League, 5th-ranked Springfield at home against winless North Eugene. 2 minutes into the game, Springfield comes out hot as they like to do. Trevor Watson to Taylor Travis. 30-yard touchdown run, diving into the end zone. It's 6-0 Millers. Still in the first, again it's Watson to Travis. This time Travis coming right down the middle, right into your living room. Nobody touches him. 70-yard touchdown. Extra point was good, so it's 19-0 Millers. North Eugene finally gets on the board in the first. Aaron Thompson, D'Anthony Thomas's cousin. Little run after the catch. Made it 19-6, but Springfield rolls over North Eugene tonight, 64-12. After falling out of the top 10 rankings, Marist trying to rebound against Churchill. In the third, Churchill scores. Touchdown pass. Austin Fetters Duffy catches the ball in the end zone. Marist up 28-13 at this point. In the fourth quarter, Marist with a commanding lead. Kashi Hall, the last touchdown of the game. That made it 40-14 Spartans, and that was the final score. Marist 40, Churchill 14. Willamette hosting Eagle Point on Thursday. A lot of games played last night, furlough days. First quarter, 7-0 Wolverines. The late handoff to Sam McGuire. Look at this run. Wrapped up by about 3 guys. Keeps churning, breaks free, 13-yard touchdown, 14-zip Wolverines. After an onside kick gave Willamette the ball back, this play changed everything. Jeff Costel trying to make something out of nothing. Gets picked off by big Austin Holmes. The big man, pick 6, 14-7. Eagle Point scored 22 unanswered points in 6 minutes, and they would fly past Willamette 56-35. Well, we are only halfway through the high school highlights. After the break, a couple of undefeated teams trying to stay that way in 3A and 4A. And is the Mid-Willamette League the best in the state? We'll explore after the break. Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Jake Sivan. We're now going to the Mid-Willamette League, where 3 teams in the conference are currently ranked in the top 10 in Class 5A. All games in the Mid-Willamette League were played last night. Second-ranked West Albany hosting Dallas on a rain-soaked evening. Scoreless in the second, Cody LaHoda attempts to pitch to Jake Lacoste. The ball slips through Lacoste's hands. It's picked up by Caleb Naughton, who takes it 45 yards to the house. Dallas up 7-0, looking for the upset, but the Bulldogs come back in the second half, win 14-7, and stay in first place in the Mid-Willamette League. South Albany, it's sixth-ranked Crescent Valley, fans showing their support for breast cancer survivors. No score, first quarter, CV ball. Nick Possessi, 78 yards to the house. Look at the speed in the open field from Possessi. It's 7-0 Raiders. Later in the first, after another Crescent Valley score, they're kicking off to Will Vermelier, and the big man showing off the speed. He's tall, uses those long legs in the open field. 89-yard touchdown for South Albany. Made it 14-12, but Crescent Valley pulls away, wins big, 55-21. Corvallis sitting at 4th in the league standings, taking on Lebanon. Third quarter, Spartans ball. Corvallis already up big at this point. Cameron Hankins is going to take it in for the touchdown. Corvallis goes up 45-6. In the fourth quarter now, Lebanon trying to get one late. CJ Hargis keeps it himself. Warriors still down 52-13. Corvallis wins easily 58-13. 4A action, back to games played tonight. Cottage Grove hosting undefeated Junction City. Start of the third. CG up 14-0. Scotty Hittner. Oscar Rauta 50 yards for the score. 21-0 Lions. Later in the third, those two guys gonna hook up again. Hittner to Rauta. 28-zip Cottage Grove. In the fourth quarter, Junction City trying to claw back in the game. And they're gonna use a little trickery. Running the reverse. Brian Brown takes it in to score. That was Junction City's only touchdown of the game. Cottage Grove still undefeated against teams from this state. Lions take down the Tigers 35-6. Oh my. Sutherland down by the border for a 4A, 5A matchup. Really tough matchup against the 5A's third-ranked team, Ashland. Daniel White to Ryan Robitz. 29-0 after the 2-point conversion. The Bulldogs not getting anything going on offense. Ashland with the ball back. Kyle Weinberg to Shashi Penn for the long touchdown. Ashland was up 50-0 at halftime and beat Sutherland 50-22. In 3A, number 1 and undefeated Harrisburg at Creswell. No score in the first. Cordell Day from 3 yards out. It's 7-0 Eagles. Harrisburg having a great season. The surprise runaway leaders in the Pac West. Next possession, Tommy Bennett out of shotgun. Avoids a tackle. Throws off his back foot. Jump ball. Brandon Lane takes it away from the defender and then outruns him for the touchdown. Harrisburg still undefeated, still winning big, 45-6 the final. Tri-River League, Central Lynn taking on Waldport. This game played last night. In the third, Cobras already up 42-0. Austin Hoyer on the sweep, 15 yards, untouched for the score. Made it 48-0 Central Lynn. Later in the third, Jesse Wibbins will fake the handoff, spin, keep it himself, and outrun the defense for the touchdown. Cobras trounce the Irish 62-0. That does it for our high school highlights tonight, but don't go anywhere. Coming up are Eric Elkin and Steven Nelson, both in the Evergreen State for both the Ducks and Beavers. Huge Pac-12 showdowns tomorrow. We have in-depth previews of both games when we come back on Friday Night Blitz.